hit a solo home run in the victory. Dodgers 8, Reds 7. LA's won 9 of the last 10. Reds have lost 9 straight. Toronto beat the White Sox 7-3. Orioles over St. Louis 8-5. Rays got by the Tigers 9-1. Logan Morrison 2 home runs. Steven Souza Jr. a grand slam in the win. Cleveland sweeps Minnesota with a 5-2 victory. Edwin Encarnacion all 5 RBI and 2 home runs to lead the Indians' offense. Brewers over San Diego 2-1. Cubs beat the Pirates 7-1. The Diamondbacks get their 7th straight win, a 5-4 victory over the Phillies in 10 innings.
1-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to center. Pretty well hit by Fuentes. Back goes Herrera. It is gone! A home run! Ray Fuentes straightaway center. His first big league home run. And the Diamondbacks have got the lead, 5-4.
KMVP with the sound. Mariners over the Rangers 7-3. Atlanta 5. Miami 4. Rockies, they beat the Giants 7-5 on a walk-off 3-run home run from Nolan Arenado. This after the Giants had taken the lead with 3 runs in the top of the 9th. Rockies respond for the victory with 4 in the bottom. This is NBC Sports Radio.
This is KCAA.
So you missed the healthcare deadline and don't have any form of healthcare? Liberty HealthShare has the answer. Liberty HealthShare offers an affordable healthcare option that allows Americans to enroll any time of the year. Even if you've already enrolled but are not satisfied with your choice, you can switch to Liberty HealthShare today. Liberty HealthShare allows Americans to control, manage, and direct their healthcare by allowing them to choose any doctor or hospital across the country, yet still be in good standing with the Affordable Care Act. So members are exempt from the tax penalty and mandates imposed on those without healthcare insurance, giving you freedom from insurance. Memberships are for individuals, couples, and families, offering a variety of options to best suit an individual's medical needs. If you're a freedom-loving American looking for contract-free health care, then this is for you. For more information on how to enroll any time of the year, call 855-585-4237, 855-585-4237, or visit libertyhealthshare.org to request a free estimate. Not available in Pennsylvania.
For several years, Kcaa has been marketing the Youngevity brand of nutritional and personal care products. Our experience with Youngevity has been 100% positive, so we are pleased to recommend them to you. Regarding nutritional supplements, we recommend Pollen Burst in the berry flavor and Tangy Tangerine 2.0 in the tablet form. For regularity issues, we recommend 3-Day Cleanse, and for personal care, we recommend Morning Hydration Cream. You can shop online for Youngevity at www.kcaateam.com, or you can order by phone by calling 800-982-3197 and tell customer support that you are part of the Kcaa team. Youngevity is an American company based in San Diego. Call Youngevity at 800-982-3197 and ask about monthly auto ship that allows you to buy Youngevity products at wholesale prices. That number again, 800-982-3197.
Call my mama, I need bail. Got me in the cell. Tell the homies I need some help. Nobody gotta stay in jail. They trying to hit me with the felony, but I got the remedy.
1-800 bail me out.
That's what they telling me. No collateral, just a few payments. Off the commissary, just call me my bail agent. 1-800 bail me out. That's right.
1-800 bail me out.
1-800 bail me out. 1-800 bail me out. 1-800 bail me out. 1-800 bail me out. Log on, remedybail.com. Post bail, get out of jail and go home. If you or your loved ones are arrested, call Remedy Bail Bonds at 1-800 bail me out. All collect calls will be accepted. Visit us online at remedybail.com.
Se habla español.
A word from our sponsors. We start off with R81 Wraps. Serve your own crew. Car wraps, vehicles, walls, trailers, and all your needs. 425 South G Street, San Bernardino, 909-384-7061. And more. The San Bernardino companies for your transportation needs. Hayes Towing, 5486 Industrial Parkway, San Bernardino, 909-887-4953. Wilson Towing, 2310 East 3rd Street, San Bernardino, 909-885-5455. Big Z, 274 North I Street, San Bernardino, 909-889-9655. Danny's Towing, 2305 West Highland Avenue, San Bernardino, 909-887-0651. We want to thank all our sponsors. And now, it's showtime.
Sunday Block every Sunday with Danny Alcaraz and Benita Rodriguez. Today on Voices of Talent, we have Jay Michaels, and we also have a special guest with us, Alfonso Franklin, and he's from Motown. If anybody would like to call in, our call-in number is 1-888-909-1050. And welcome. Oh, and I forgot to tell everybody Happy Father's Day out there. So those that you're out there, I hope you're having a great time.
Well, we're happy to be here. Benita, Alphonse, we had him on here last week, and, our numbers kind of went up. He sang some tunes for us on the air, and, I don't know if he has plans or what you have plans for him doing it, but, always good to talk to this guy. We said that, his music, he's a legend in his own time. And, and today, we got some CDs that Alphonse brought along with him, so if you want to call in and get those free CDs, I'm sure that this man right here, just who he is, be happy to autograph that for you, and we'll send him out. In fact, he brought us, you can see this here, he brought us some manila envelopes that we can put your CDs in, which are right here. And I'll tell you, based on when we had him on the show, he has 10 songs on here, and 8 of them are Smokey Robinson's music that he redid. Oh. And then he'll tell you a little bit more about that, and 2 of them are originals. You want to tell him a little bit more about that, Alphonse?
The 2 originals, the first song is So Wonderful. I've written, I don't know, maybe about 10 years ago, I was just walking down the street and the song came to me and it stuck in my head and I had to get it out of there. Okay. And then the other song is Mama, which I wrote for my mother after she passed away. Same thing, it popped up there and I had to get it out. So it's a beautiful song. It's a sad song. A lot of people I've given the CD to, they lost their mother. They tell me that the song makes them cry. And it gets to them. But that's the way I felt. So I guess that went through me to them. So, yeah. And the rest of the songs are songs that Smokey Robinson made hits. And I redid them, and we sound just alike. So when you get this CD, don't think it's Smokey. It's me. No, okay. So, yeah, that's what's going on.
Have you Benita, have you had the opportunity of listening to Alphonse at any time, hear his music?
I heard a little bit of his music, but, not as much as I would like to. I like the old time,
we push it as old school.
Old school music.
Yeah, the old school. And you know what? I think he brought you a CD too. Didn't he bring you a CD so you can have that opportunity to take it home and listen to the music? I know.
I will listen to it. I sit there and I do my housework and I'll stick my CDs in there. And while I'm doing it, I'm listening to music.
I'm not going to do any housework, but
well, how about today? I sing a song to you on the air.
Ooh,
how
nice.
About that?
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Well, we'll do that when you're ready.
Okay. Well, can you tell us a little bit about yourself so people would know a little bit about you?
I'm from Chicago. I've lived there my whole life. I've been singing since I was like 8 or 9 years old. I used to walk around the house with my mama. She'd be humming, and I'd hum with her, and I started singing with her, and I was just her little singer in the house.
Okay.
As we got older, I asked her why she hummed all the time, and she told me it soothes her soul.
Oh, nice.
And that's something I remembered from then to now, because every time I open my mouth to sing, it soothes my soul.
Yeah, that's true.
And for years, I've been singing Smokey songs, got hooked on their stuff from a little kid, and I had a tribute group growing up. We were called 4 Stories High. And we were singing all Smokey songs and Shy Lights and Temptations. And later on, as I got older, the group broke up. And I winded up being with a manager who got me tickets to go see Smokey. He said, "You've been singing this guy's stuff all these years.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you to go see him." So I got a chance to meet him and shook his hand, told him he owed me some child support. And I gave him my card, and we took pictures together. And a couple of months later, the Miracles had emailed me and asked me that was I interested in being their lead singer.
Oh, okay.
And of course, you know, I went crazy. At first, I thought it was a joke or something, but after I checked it out, it was the real deal.
Yeah.
And I wound up singing with the Miracles for 2008, 2009. And so my life was like a Cinderella story. You know, I sung Smokey from a kid all the way until I got grown, and then wound up being the lead singer of the Miracles. I mean, how many people can say that?
Yeah, I know.
So,
That's true.
You know, when we had him on Internet City Live, he was talking about that. He started all the way when he was back at 10 years old. Is that correct?
yeah.
At 10 years old. And he also went into the church and sang into the church. And, and today, look where he's at. He's just going on and on and on. So, yeah, he was just, he's an amazing individual. And like I said, if you don't know who Alphonse Franklin is, you god darn it better ask somebody, because this man has been around for a long time. And the history that he's had, he's been on stages, you know, many stages with a lot of different people. In fact, I think he just performed a couple of weeks ago. Wasn't that what you brought up?
I was at San Manuel Indian Casino, and I was a special guest there.
Oh.
And we rocked the joint. So
Oh, wow.
the folks that were there, if you remember the show, happy Father's Day to those guys.
No. Oh, we got Danny Alcaraz in the house. How you doing, Danny? Happy Father's Day to you.
He decides to show up.
Happy Father's Day to everybody. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I'm always late, like always.
No.
Yeah, you know what we used to say when I was growing up: better late than not showing up at all. So we're happy. We're happy that you're here. I mean, at least they are. You know, we have fun. You know, Danny and I always have some fun in there. But you know, like we're saying, Alphonse Franklin, you know, being here today and being on Internet City Live Radio. Folks, you're listening out there to the Kcaa radio. We got the Alphonse Franklin CD out here. You call this number. This is it's a direct line in here, 888-909-1050. We got a CD that's right here, and we'll be happy to give it out to you, mail it out to you. Alphonse Franklin will go ahead and sign it for you, autograph it for you. It's a, you know, one day it's going to be a collector's item. The way that I look at it, you know. So again,
Yeah, Smokey was the first lead singer, and I was the last, and we kind of look and sound alike. So, I mean, you might want a copy of this. So please call in today. It's Father's Day, ladies. Do something for your man.
Yep. Okay, you want to sing some songs, or you want to sing one song for us?
You can play something of mine, but I'll sing something to you right now if you want.
Okay, nice.
You look as if you're softer than a rosebud, and you're warmer than some that'll make it grow. Right now you're walking my way. I'm gonna stop you and say, I don't mean to be so bold, but from the things that I've been told, you must be loved. Oh, you must be loved, yeah. Is that cool?
Yes. Oh gosh.
All right, you're gonna lose your woman over here, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
All right, I got the Kyle side.
You know, you could see.
Were you embarrassed many times?
Did you see her face?
I got her going. I might sing the whole album.
I know.
Did you see her face?
I know. I was like changing all kinds of shades of color over here. That's the first time I ever got sang to.
and you were melting right there.
I know.
It's like, oh my God.
Give me.
But ladies,
My heart has been trying to express itself, and it's really getting me down. There's a strange effect that comes over me whenever you're around. I have so much confidence when I'm by myself. It's like my nerves warming out of the cold. But baby, now you're such a charmer. You melt that coat of armor, and the words from my heart get caught up in my throat. Yeah. Come here, boo-boo.
yeah, Richard. Hey, Richard.
Whoa.
Were you 18 again, Benita?
Huh?
Were you 18 again?
Yes. Oh man, I was melting.
Yeah, you definitely were
I'm already-
melting.
Yeah, I was already.
I think she
melting
forgot all
before.
about Richard over here on the side right here. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Alphonse Franklin. Like I said, you call that number 888-909-1050. Get that CD, and he'll autograph for you. Send it out. But amazing, man. Appreciate that you being here at this table with everybody. You know, just after seeing Bonita's like.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you got me speechless over here.
Oh, come on. Jay said he was going to sing you something.
No. Mine wouldn't be like yours. Okay. We got a fella that we talked to, and in fact, Danny had talked to him. It's called "Pay Me," so that's what I'm going to tell Alphonse. Pay me. Then maybe we can do something.
No.
Okay.
Wow.
That's okay. It's okay.
Calm down. Hey, you know what? She has a fan. You know, she has a fan.
I
there in front
know.
of
I'm going to turn this fan around and have it on me.
if you can see this woman, live right here in person, she is like, look at her.
She's still blushing,
She
y'all.
sure is. She sure is.
Oh.
But that, this is, when we do things with Jay Michaels, this is what it's about, that you can feel that,
Yes.
just what you were feeling today. So when these guests and these fans come out to the shows, this is what we want and expect, and this is what happens, is that they're feeling exactly what you just feel. They just touch you. I mean, you're just that close as Alphonse is with you right now. It's just a good
That's
feeling.
true.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
And I'm old school. When I'm on stage, I cater to the women. I don't always cater to the real pretty women because they get attention all the time. I get the women, that's a little elderly or, sickly or whatever, that's sitting up front, and I'll go over and I'll make their day, where everybody in there go, and the woman would think, wow, nobody never came and sung to me before, I mean, it's for everybody,
Yes.
So that's the way I do. And I'm old school. I jump on my knee and sing and hand a girl a flower like they used to do back in the day. So
You might be giving them a heart attack.
well, I give them a show. I don't just stand there and sing. I entertain. So
Wow.
This business, that we're in, is just it's an amazing business, as Alphonse just mentioned to you. You make some serious memories, with these folks that come out there. They just look forward to this.
That's exactly what it is. Memories.
It's good
They'll
memories.
have those good memories.
Right.
Yeah.
No. True.
Yeah.
Yep. They will get it.
Well, you got yours.
Oh yeah, I did.
Hey, it's Father's Day, and she the one over here enjoying herself. What's up with that, man?
Oh, yeah. I'm still thinking
You
about it.
you done forgot about the show. You want to come back? You want to take a commercial break? I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Well, I tell you, you left me speechless over here. I was like, whoa.
Alphonse, you'll probably be talking about this for a long time.
Yeah, he probably will.
No, we're talking about you. You're gonna talk. You're gonna talk about it for a long
What
time.
we was talking about the last show. Now this is another memory we can talk about later.
Oh, absolutely.
How
man.
we got her.
That's right. That's right.
We're gonna keep this story.
I know.
Yeah.
People are gonna.
But that's what it's all
see it
about,
live there.
That's right. If they were here, I mean, they would be having a ball with us, and they're on the other side. I mean, they can just get a sense of what they're seeing. But when you're actually here, like what we're seeing right in front of us,
Yes.
the Alphonse, he just there's a scratch for him. I mean,
when you go to see somebody that's a crooner singing, you want him to croon you, right? You don't just want to sit there and fold your arms. You didn't pay big money to get in, and they're up there singing their heart out, and you're just sitting there not feeling anything.
That's true.
You want them to touch you. If the word didn't been out, oh, this guy, this and this guy that. When you get there, you want a piece of that, When the show is over with, you want to take a picture, want them to give you a big hug. Well, see, I do all that.
Oh,
Did I give you a big hug?
Yeah, you did.
Y'all ready for some more blushing? Get that on film.
come experience the experience with us, ladies and gentlemen, with Alphonse and everybody else here at this table right here. Call us and get the CD from Alphonse Franklin, 888-909-1050, and we'll be happy to send that out to you. Man, I'm enjoy you all the time, man. We had you on the show with Danny last time, and Danny could hardly hear, but we got it across to him. But
how come you couldn't hear?
Because
He was asleep.
we had to wake him up, man. We had to wake him up. Because he was talking, Alphonse at the table at the Internet City Live Radio, he
Uh-huh.
was talking to some of these songs, and when he was
Yeah.
describing, the title of the song, he kept looking at me. I thought, oh, dude, don't look at me. Look at Bonita that way. Don't look. But, we just have fun
Yeah.
with that.
I'm too busy running the board.
Yeah, that's a job in itself, just like what Joe does back there. It's
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of work.
true.
It's a lot of work. But this music that you have in here, this is a recent one that's so wonderful. Isn't that what you were saying to me there?
Yeah. So wonderful.
That's a beautiful song.
Yeah, it's a really nice song. So maybe as Joe ready, whenever you're ready to take a commercial, maybe you can kind of start off with something
Yeah,
like that.
okay. Well, we're just waiting on Joe when he gets back. He took a few minute break. He said he was going to take a few minute break, but having you on here, I mean, and listening to a lot of your songs and stuff, I'm,
Speechless.
Yes, I got to experience it, and I'm sure that everybody that goes to the show will be just like me, speechless and turning all different colors. And
I've been training for this my whole life, so I hope I got it right.
oh, you got it
All
right.
There you go. There you go.
Yep.
So what's in the future for you?
I don't know yet. I live day by day, and these days I get a lot of calls from all over the United States. People call me off and on to do shows. I might get a show in Iowa, which I've done. I've had shows in Detroit and Canada. Somebody will just call me and say they want to fit me in somewhere. So I get more shows like that mostly because I don't have a booking agent right now. I'm doing it myself, and a lot of times I just rely on those calls. But I would love to sing, constantly.
Yes.
I would love to have a place where I can go every week, and sing, me and other artists, just do
Wow.
shows like they did back in the day,
Yeah.
where it'd be, I don't know, maybe 10 different acts and just put on a show every week for folks,
Mhm.
So where do you think the music's going nowadays? Back like
I really don't know where it's going, but I know it needs to change. That's the only thing I can say about that.
What kind of change?
I think just like if you look at the shows on PBS, the doo-wop shows, and you look at the older people sitting there watching these shows that grew up on that music, it was a great feeling for them when they were young and that music was out. And the same thing with the music from the 60s, 70s, and the 80s and the 90s,
Yes.
Before the music changed. And the music now really is for young people. And so, but there are still older people who grew up with their music and it's not out there unless you listen to an oldie show. And it would be nice to have a place where that music is being played and sung. So,
a lot of people try that, but then a lot of people, they don't show up, and I don't know why they don't show up anymore like they used to.
Yeah, well, and then again, we live in a world that then changed where there's a lot of chaos and stuff going
that's
on.
true.
And a lot of the big singers, the young artists, they're terrorizing and bombing and doing all kind of crazy stuff. And that's deterring people from going out too. And then there's a lot of people who changed in their lives, We all grew up listening to albums on a record player,
Right.
Then when they changed it to CDs, it was kind of hard for you because you used to hearing that little scratching sound on there. And you got all these albums at home. Now now
Yeah.
it's CDs are out.
That's true.
So in order for things to change in your life, you have to change. So when the world changed, you got to change with it. But you still don't forget where you came from. So the music, if the music touched you in a way where you need it, then you should still deal with it. Come out, own it, listen to it, and support it, But like you said, a lot of people don't come out like they used to.
Yeah.
And a lot of that has to do with advertisement too. If it was advertised in a way where people would come out, like I say, I look at the PBS shows, the place is packed.
Yeah.
It's all up in the balcony. The places are packed. So it's location, it's advertisement, and it's a need for that music in those certain areas. So that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
What do you think, Jay?
I agree with him. That's my opinion too. There's, you mentioned it as well as others. We're the dying breed. Baby boomers. And there are a lot of folks that are looking at our age that want to go out and find this music. And, you know, when we come in and put on this old school music, we're bringing it to you. You know, Alphonse and everybody else can vouch for that. You know, the old school, to keeping the old school alive. You know, and the way that we do this is continue to put it on. And like I said, Alphonse says they're targeting towards the younger generation, which is true. But you still got another generation here, and that's us. You know,
what about the 68% of millennials? We talk about that.
Yeah, we have talked about that. You know, and that's where it's going. And they says, you know, it's even going to go higher. 2020. You know, it's going to go a lot higher than that. But in the meantime, we still have these folks that are our age that are still looking. You can't just focus there, although if you're looking for the dollars, and that's exactly where you need to go. Me, you know, speaking on myself, and you know this as well as Benita, I brought it up many times. It's not about the money, it's about the experience. How am I going to make a living off that? Man, I make a living off of life, and, you know, I feel good. To others, that's an excuse for them. They're looking for the dollars. So that's great, man, but there are still folks that are in my generation that still want to have a clean place, fun, dress, you know, dress up, date night, and they want to experience that experience. And then when we bring it to the table, you know, we get it on. We have a party, and you know, and it's a good party. You guys been there yourself. Alphonse been there as well. You know, we got this one coming up on September 23rd. You know, it's a Music Legends Live in concert. You know, Howard Hewitt and on down the line. We got that going on.
It would be great if it could be like it used to be, like when they had Soul Train. You had Dick Clark, you know, and the other shows where you can show the people there enjoying themselves, dancing, you know, and this is what they need to see. See all these people just going out dancing and having a good time, and the entertainers are doing their thing. And when they see all this excitement, of course you would want to come out. But you have to, you know, you can put on all the shows you want, but if people don't know it's there and don't see what's going on the inside, you know, a billboard only can do so much. A flyer only can do so much. They want to see what's happening in there.
Well, they have Facebook, Facebook Live, and I try doing that a lot, and you get a lot more people looking at it to see what's happening, what's going on. You know, right there, and then, and I like doing that because people are saying, well, where are you? And oh, I like that kind of music. And, you know, they start talking to you, and you're sitting there typing back, you know, and letting them know where you're at and stuff like that. So that's you know, a
but there's
different way
still
of
a
doing
demand,
it.
even though the millennials, you know, they, you know, Danny and I talked about that a couple of weeks ago. You know, we got some of these DJs that are putting 50s and 60s music on with today's music. They're just interacting with this stuff, mixing it on stuff, and you know, it's popular. But that's to us, people our generation. You know, the music is coming like Alphonse says, back when he was 10 years old. Learn how to do all these things. That's the easy part in my mind, although they're very talented. They are very talented individuals. We're not taking away from that. But the old school is exactly what that is old school. You learn how to play that instrument, know how to read these notes, bring it to the table, as Franklin said, Mr. Franklin, and just rock and roll. There's a lot of people that are still craving this music. And, you know, Jay Michaels is going to cater to that.
If you advertise it where it's for old schoolers and young schoolers, because there's a lot of young people that would love to come someplace and hold a woman and dance with her, you know. And if they knew that they were invited too,
we should have brought the doctor.
You have to target them and the old schoolers. Say this is for everybody. And then you tell them the ages. You know, this is for everybody. If you got a woman you're in love with and you want somebody to get on stage and croon, and you want to hold that woman tight and tell her how you feel about her and have a great night, then this is where you need to come. You know, you have to advertise it like that, you know, not just for older schoolers, you know. Young people love that music too. There's a lot of them.
That's right.
This is Danny Alcor. There's 102.3 FM and 106.5. We're going to go to a little break and we'll be right back.
KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM. K292 FQ Riverside, and K293 CF Moreno Valley.
Okay, we're back.
We're back. That was a quickie.
Yeah, it was.
I think us old people are used to that, ain't we?
You getting me back. You getting me back. That's what it is. You did that on purpose. We were all getting ready to go smoke cigarettes and chew bubble gum and everything. She did that on purpose.
No.
That's because it ain't Mother's Day. Okay. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Jay was busting over his Winstons
you know what?
and everything.
There's more to this than you can imagine, man. I think next time I come here, I need to sit over there.
Yeah.
You know, you had a show, I think it was last week, and Danny and I, you know, the folks out there that know what we do. I mean, we have fun and we entertain folks, you know, and we just do things on the air with each other, you know. And
I don't know the things that come out of my mouth sometimes. I don't understand. I don't think.
You don't think, no. And last week you had a show, Benita, on here, and I thought, you know, I'm going to get him. I'm telling you, I came so close to picking up the phone and calling him and just putting him on the spot, you know.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it. I wanted to, but I'm thinking I'd get him. And I think we, you know, when we're on Internet City Live Radio, you know, we kind of play with each other in there. And you know what it's about, and Alphonse was there this past Wednesday. You know, it's about having fun and being real.
That's true.
You know, as he's singing to you, I mean, it's very real. You feel it, and that's what we bring to the table. So you got Benita's show here on every Sunday, 4 to 5 o'clock,
Yes.
and we have Internet City Live Radio with Jay Michaels on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. And we're advertised as the new old school radio. So the new internet radio for old school, and every week we have somebody different. In fact, this coming Wednesday, we're having a fella coming in, and that is Robert Zapata. He is Cannibal and the Headhunters. He'll be there. Zapata. There he goes again. You see, he tells me that all the time, man. And you know what? Don't go with him there because he'll come up with something. Just don't do that. But anyway, that's on this Wednesday at 7 o'clock. So we're actually making it a Latin night. So we're gonna have. So every week we're doing something different. So the music that we're going to be playing on Wednesday's show is Latin tunes.
Oh, okay, nice.
You know, so yeah, different times we have different music and different guests every week coming in. Alphonse Franklin, he gave us the honor of being there this past Wednesday. Okay. So this Wednesday we have Robert. I'll just leave it like that. Of the Cannibal and the Headhunter. So you know, I talked to him this morning. He's a fella that just
nice
a top,
guy. Nice
top-notch fella. You know, I've never had the opportunity of meeting him, but after talking, in fact, I was on the phone with at least 2 hours. It seems like I was on the phone with him. But definitely a gentleman. He's looking forward to coming in, as we are looking forward to having him. So you know, and so tune in there. You listeners, InternetCityLiveRadio.com with Jay Michaels on Wednesdays, 7 o'clock, and then we have Breaker. I believe his show's on Thursday at 8 o'clock. You can tune in on that as well. And then if you don't mind, can I say a couple of things? We got Alphonse Franklin's CD that's here. And if you don't mind calling him, call that number, 888-909-1050, and let's get these CDs out to you. Alphonse will be happy to sign them for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we have some songs that Joe's going to turn around and put on for us.
That's number one, I think.
Yeah, this one is called So Wonderful, and this is by Alphonse Franklin. This is the recent one that he has on there. So ladies and gentlemen, Alphonse Franklin, the song is So Wonderful.
I like to dedicate this song to all the beautiful women of the world. This is for you. You look so wonderful, I feel so marvelous, 'cause you're so beautiful, it's you I wanna be with. I've been walking around every day and I think I found that one. She's so pretty, shake it, girl, come on, let's have some fun. I had to close and open my eyes to make sure that this is real. Take my hand, baby, let me show you how I feel. If my heart had the nerve, it would tell you how I'm feeling inside. If my lips had the nerve, they would tell you I want you to be my bride. 'Cause you're so wonderful, I feel so marvelous. 'Cause you're so beautiful, it's you I wanna be with. We're in the movies and hitting the clubs, and you're always is number one. Love put us together and we're always having fun. People say we're the life of the party and the show must go on. Let me take your hand in marriage, cause our lives have just begun. Every time I kiss you I get dizzy. Every time I'm with you we get busy. Cause you're so wonderful, I feel so marvelous. Cause you're so beautiful. It's you I wanna be with. If my heart had the nerve, it would tell you how I'm feeling inside. If my lips had the nerve, they would tell you, want you to be my bride. Cause you're so wonderful. I feel so marvelous. Cause you're so beautiful. It's you I wanna be with.
Okay, we're back. Wow, that was a nice, really, really nice song.
That was dedicated to all the women of the world. I know you missed them love songs. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
They don't make them like that anymore.
No, except for me, I make them.
Well, that's true.
You know what he does? He does have one out that's Forever My Love. You know, he has that Forever My Love, and I didn't see him bringing any CDs in like Alphonse. He was not prepared.
I heard it.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
But I am prepared, as always.
Yes.
And that is to get Danny Alcarez's Forever My Love. You can go to DannyAlcarez.com, and there's a photo images, and you can click on that, take them to PayPal, and they can purchase that CD for $15 because they're going so quick. And we say this every week because they go so quick. Allow the 7 to 10 days before, that we can ship them off to you.
Yes.
Alphonse Franklin, you can call that number right now and get it in a couple of days. And that's 888-909-1050. You just heard that song, so wonderful, great song. And then Mama, you talked a little bit of how you wrote that for your mama, but there's the so wonderful wasn't that step. Let's step back. Your mom was humming in your house when you were growing up, and then you started singing with her. Was this a part of that song?
No.
We talked about that last week.
None of these songs was about my mother. My mother used to always hum Embraceable You and other songs around the house,
And then you started singing.
That were out at that time.
Right.
She would never hardly sing the words. She was just always humming. And I would hum, like, and a lot of singers like Smokey and Sam Cooke, they would hum before they start singing.
Yes.
On most of their songs. And I think that the slaves back in the day did a lot of humming when they were going through stuff, and they were out there picking cotton and everything else. They did a lot of humming. And I think that's probably where she got it from too, because way back then, everybody was doing it,
Yeah.
And when they clean up the house or whatever,
Yes.
And that's where I got it from, and that's how I started singing, really, just listening to her hum.
But she wanted you to sing or something like that.
I started humming with her, and then she would start singing a little bit, and I would sing. I did everything she did.
Right.
And then I would start listening to the radio and listening to songs, and then I started singing. And I heard Mickey's Monkey come on the radio, and everybody in the neighborhood was dancing, doing the monkey and all that. But I took it one step further. I played the racket every day, learned every word that was on both sides of the 45. And then as I started getting older, I was just obsessed with the Miracles. I brought every album, every 45, learned every word. When I got with the Miracles, Bobby Rogers and the Miracles told me that everybody they auditioned to be the lead singer of the Miracles had to learn the songs. And I knew every song they ever made.
And you were the last lead singer.
And he told me that, man, you know songs we forgot about. I knew them from way back, way back, So it was like God was preparing me to be with the Miracles. That's what people had told me. Since I had been singing them all them years, then I winded up being a lead singer. So it was like I was being prepared. So,
Yeah.
Are they
Sounds
still
like it.
are they still together or
No. Only people singing right now is Smokey and me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And we do the same thing. So,
Joe, you want to play another song? Yes.
another one of mine?
Yes.
Oh, really? No, not that one. How about
No, that's Ooh Baby Baby. That one.
yeah, play Ooh Baby Baby. It's for my blusher over here.
Number 4, Joe. Number 4.
Let's get some blushing going. You're going to have to change the color on this screen. Pump it up, brother.
That was done by Alphonse Franklin, and that's on that CD that we're trying to give out to you. 888. Yeah, I don't know where I get 808. 888 area code 909-1050.
Really nice.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
Thank you.
Really nice.
But this song was done by Smokey, but he redid them. He redid, like I said, there was 10 songs on this CD, and 8 of them he's redone, and then 2 of them are originals, which is Mama and So Wonderful. So, yeah, call in. You know, we're advertising that now. Call in, 888-909-1050. Get that CD from Alphonse Franklin here, the man, the music, and the legend in his own time.
Yes. Please call in. Okay. You want to play another song? That way we can get some of your songs out. Which one do you want?
How about number 5? I'll try something new. Here in the lobby.
I would build you a castle with a tower so high it reaches the moon. I'd gather melodies from birdies that fly and compose you a tune. Give
Okay, we're back, and we have a caller.
We have two.
We have two, so. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello? Who am I speaking with?
Hi, this is Cassandra and Noah.
Oh, okay. Hi. How you doing?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, we're good. We're having lots of fun over here with Alfonso Franklin.
Yes, we're listening to it on the radio.
Oh, okay.
So you heard his music? This is Jay Michaels. You heard his music then, and you like his music? Cassandra?
Yes.
What's the fella's name? I'm sorry, I got Cassandra and who else?
Noah.
Noah. Okay, you know what? We're thankful that you call into KCAA radio and get this man's music over here. Any questions that you'd like to ask him or anybody here? We got Danny Alcarez, Benita Rodriguez, myself, and we also got Alphonse Franklin, the man, the music, the legend, and it's
I heard him speaking about his mother, and I was just wondering where his inspiration came from. I hear a little Smokey and back in the days with Temptations, and that's kind of like my era. So I was wondering who was the artist that's inspired him.
Well, when I was younger, I had a real high voice, and I pretty much was emulating everybody who had a high voice back then, which was like, Frankie Lyman, Michael Jackson, Lil Anthony, Smokey, Eddie Kendricks,
Yeah.
So, I mean, whatever your voice, the style of your voice is, you're normally going to start trying to learn the songs with people that you sound like,
Right.
And, yeah, and so Smokey was pretty much like on the menu for me. So I picked that one.
Oh, that's nice.
And you know what? You know what, Noah? You're getting the CD, so you're going to get the CD, and that song that you just asked him about, My Mama, it's on his CD. So once you hear it, you're going to be blown away by it. Like he says, everybody is after his CD, and more so those two songs, So Wonderful and Mama. So we'll be happy to send it out to you. If you don't mind, any other questions that you have for us?
No, that was it.
Okay, Noah, if you don't mind just staying on the phone, just staying on the line, and we'll get the information to you, and then we'll send that out right out to you. So give it a couple of days, before you can actually receive it, and we'll have Alphonse Franklin go ahead and sign it to Cassandra and Noah. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Are you local?
I'm sorry, say it again?
Are you folks local? Did you want to come on in? You're welcome to come on in, and then have them give it to you in person.
Oh, no, I'm in Central California.
Oh, you're way out there. Yeah, you know what? I lived out there for very brief, and then I had to run out of there, Noah. I'm just having fun. So you just stay on the line, will you, please? And we'll get your information from you, and we'll mail it out to you first thing tomorrow, okay? Noah and Cassandra, we thank you for tuning in to KCAA Radio with Benita Rodriguez and, of course, Danny Alcarez. This is a Danny Alcarez production.
Right.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
Have a blessed Father's Day, and we will play the song Mama. I know it's Father's Day, but I'll put it on for people who've lost their mother or missed their mother.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank
you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Who am I speaking with?
This is Lorena Espinoza.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Oh, we're all doing great.
I just want to wish everybody a happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
And I'm enjoying the CD. It's beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You do sound a little bit like Smokey. I like the slow music from back in the days. I like the slow dance, and I love that kind of music, and I'm jamming.
See, that's what
to whatever you guys are playing right now.
You know, Lorraine. I know Lorraine, not personally, but I know her from the Facebook right there.
Okay.
And periodically she'll write me, and she says, when she hears some of the music that we put up, and now with Alphonse Franklin, her leg is shaking. Is that correct, Lorraine?
Yep. I always say that. You got my leg kicking.
You got my leg kicking. That's right. And Lorraine, let me tell you a little something about Lorraine, Alphonse.
I'm trying to move around any kind of way I can.
Yeah, we know that already, brother.
Danny's blushing, too.
Danny's blushing. But let me tell you
Hi,
something.
Hi, Danny. How are you doing, Danny?
Good. How are you?
I know you're always on the sidelines. I always hear your name, but you're finally on the panel. Huh?
You know what, Lorraine? He's not in front of the camera because it's hard for him to get out there, man. We got to push him in his wheelchair.
Oh my God!
But let me tell you, Alfonso, you have a little thing, a little knowledge about Lorraine. Lorraine is she's kind of, you just love this lady to death, She just kind of secluded herself from life, so to speak. She's had some ups and downs in her life, and we won't go into the detail in there, but she has not been out in a lot of years. And then since we have been talking on this Facebook, this is her first experience that's coming out on September 23rd.
Oh, wow.
That she's actually, and she says that she's coming out because we have talked to her and we've given her that support,
Yes,
that
yes.
her and I can share with each other, that, to upbuild her.
Yes.
And not only is she coming out, I think she has 7 or 8 family members that are going to come along with her.
Oh, nice.
So this is the first time that she's actually getting out in years. Let me tell you, she just goes from home to work, and that's all she does. So to have her call in today, that's a big step for Lorraine, because I do know Lorraine, again, not on a personal level, but based on Facebook, that I know Lorraine has taken her a lot to do this. Is that correct, Lorraine?
That's correct.
Yeah, so...
And God bless you, J. Michaels, because talking to you is the one, you're the one that encouraged me to get out there. Because it's going to be almost 2 decades.
Wow.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
I'm ready for September the 23rd.
And when her and I first started talking, it was very hard to talk with her. She was just more reserved, but this takes time. So as time went on, talking with Lorraine, look at her now. I mean, she's just she's up on a cloud and she's shaking her leg. Now she's calling, and now she's calling in for Alphonse Franklin. And you know what? Alphonse Franklin's going to be in that audience, Lorraine. So my God, you're not only going to get a signed CD by him. You can come up and take pictures with them and on down the line.
Yeah,
so
you may even hold your hand.
Doggy, I can't wait.
Yep.
Hey, Lorraine.
Yes.
Can I give you some words to uplift you a little bit?
You sure can.
Every day, things don't go our way. Sometimes a cloud will rainbow out the rain. But if we feel loving is worthwhile, we will see it through, and it will be all right. It's going to be all right.
Yep.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
You got to get me all teary-eyed now.
I do it to all the women. I keep trying to tell Jay that. We're going to have a show where I'm just going to make everybody cry.
Right?
I got tears in
I got to
my
remember
eyes
to bring
right
that.
And Danny keeps crying and blushing, so I don't know.
Danny, you better wake up.
Because he's scaring me.
Lorraine, how many times I told you I got to work on Danny, huh? How many times I got? Yeah, we got to get him. We got to get him out of his shell. It takes a little time, but you know what, Lorraine, you know, we love you to death, man. And I personally, I can say this to you, I am so proud of you and your accomplishments. That in the short period of time. You are a star player, and we talk all the time, and I have nothing but good things for you, and to say towards you and with you. You just continue to support the radio station, Kcaa Radio, and also Internet City Live Radio. I already have your address, so I'll go ahead and have Alphonse Franklin sign the CD for you, and I'll get it out to you Monday or Tuesday if you don't mind. Okay?
Okay.
Sure don't.
Anything else that you'd like to ask Alphonse there, Lorraine, just before we go?
No, I'm tuning in. I'm listening. I enjoy your radio station. I try to tune in every time you're on, every Wednesday.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.
I almost forgot today, and then it hit me. I think I was coming in when the first song was over, and I'm all, oh my God, what did I miss?
Well, this one's coming on. It's called Mama, which I've written for my mother that passed away about 20 years ago. And it's when you listen to it, it's going to sound like a little boy singing to his mother that he missed, because that's the way I felt,
Sorry to hear about your mom.
Oh, that's okay. I know she's someplace a little bit better, so everything gonna be all right.
You
like
have
I
a beautiful
sung to
voice.
you. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you for calling in.
You guys have a blessed day.
Okay, you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you will get a CD.
Okay, thank you. I'm looking forward.
Jam it every day.
Oh, I'm for sure going to work.
Okay.
Okay.
Lorraine, thank you. We'll talk. Okay, I'll get that CD out to you tomorrow.
I always put on the music.
Okay, Lorraine, we love you, and we'll talk to you soon, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank
All right,
you.
dear.
Bye. Okay, we got another song coming up.
This is called Mama.
I'd like to dedicate this song to my mother who's passed away and gone to a better place. This is for you, Mama. She loves you, Mama. She loves you, yeah. I pray all the time. You're always on my mind. I love you, Mama. I love you, yeah. I cry all the time. I cry all the time. I need you, Mama. I need you, yeah. I cry all the time. You're always on my mind. I need you, Mama. I need you, yeah. You were there when I went to sleep. I needed your songs. I wept and weep. I love you, Mama. I love you, yeah. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the glory, the power, forever. Amen.
Okay, well, I want to thank everybody for coming out, Alfonso Franklin and Jay Michaels. And you want to turn around and tell everybody bye?
Your NBC Sports Radio update starts now.
Kcaa in control on Dave. Home U.S. Open golf final round at Erin Hills. Brooks Koepka just about to finish off his round. He is at 16 under par on 18. 3 strokes better than Brian Harman, who's also on 18 at 13 under for the tournament. Hideki Matsuyama is in the clubhouse at 12 under. Again, it looks like Brooks Koepka will finish this off and win the U.S. Open with a 3-stroke lead coming down to the final hole. NASCAR Firekeepers Casino 400 at Michigan International Speedway. Carl Larson takes a checkered flag. He wins. Chase Elliott second. Joey Logano finished third. Major League Baseball. One game just about to get going. The night game on this Father's Day Sunday has Boston visiting Houston. Among the finals, Dodgers beat the Reds 8-7. LA's won 9 of the last 10. The Reds have lost 9 straight. Mets top the Nationals 5-1. Jacob deGrom, 8 innings pitched, no earned runs allowed. He had a home run from the plate in the victory. Royals over the Angels 7-3. A's beat the Yankees 4-3. 4th straight win for Oakland. 6th straight loss for the Yankees. Toronto got by the White Sox 7-3. Orioles beat St. Louis 8-5. The Rays beat the Tigers 9-1. Logan Morrison 2 home runs, and Steven Souza Jr. with a grand slam.
Swinging a high fly ball to left. Backing up on it is Upton. He's to the wall. He looks up. It's a grand slam for Steven Souza Jr. And the Rays have opened this one up. It's 7-1.
Sound courtesy WDAE with the call. Again, a 9-1 final for the Rays. Cleveland sweeps Minnesota with a 5-2 win. Edwin Encarnacion, 2 home runs and all 5 RBI for the Tribe. Cubs over the Pirates 7-1. Diamondbacks win their 7th straight. They beat the Phillies in 10 innings 5-4. Mariners 7, Rangers 3. Rockies get by the Giants 7-5. Brewers beat the San Diego Padres 2-1. And Atlanta, Brandon Phillips with his 2nd straight walk-off hit. They beat Miami 5-4. This is NBC Sports Radio and the NBC Sports Radio mobile app.
KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, and now 102.3 FM.
So you missed the healthcare deadline and don't have any form of healthcare? Liberty Health Share has the answer. Liberty Health Share offers an affordable healthcare option that allows Americans to enroll any time of the year, even if you've already enrolled but are not satisfied with your choice.